was traumatic. Like, he traumatized me because since wow, you know, the guy is, and then whoa, like, and that is shook, man. But in fact, I would mamelanga. And hey babes, and welcome back to my channel. I am Sinolwazi April. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. So in today's video, as you can see by the title, it is another story time about how I lost my V card. Whew. Before we get to that, I would like to thank each and every one of you who have been subscribing, who have been liking. Thank you for the words of encouragement. Thank you for the constructive criticism. The channel is growing. We are now, as I'm recording this, we are now on 300 subscribers, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So I did my first ever story time last week, and it was well received, to say the least. I can see that you guys need izinto like a quantity. So as I said, today I am talking about how I lost my V card. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to share this video. I hope you'll enjoy. Alright babes, so for this video I'm eating popcorn. Last video of first story time then said dogo and man, and I was like, yo, low key like deep down. But then let's get to the video. Before I get to tell you how I lost my V card, let's take it back to how I managed to keep it for as long as I did, because I lost my virginity in my second year. It was 2014. I was 20 years old. So before we get to the deal, what went down when the deed happened and how traumatic it was, let's go back a little bit. So in primary, in primary, I would say I was boyfriendophobic, if there's such a word. I had a phobia of men, okay, boys back then. I did not want to have a boyfriend because of the experiences that I saw, that my friends had. So in grade 7, or throughout my primary career, if I can put it like that, I befriended a lot of popular people. So my best friend at the time in grade 7 was very popular, very beautiful body, comes from a well-off family, you know, good academically, good singer. She was just good, like the girl was good. So like years later, I come to realize that the relationship here too was very toxic. I've been, throughout my primary, now that I think about it, I've been emotionally abused in relationships, or friendships, so to speak. So again, befriended her. She was popular. It was nice to be associated with popular eskolweni at the time, you know. So again, like, she would send me like to boys as Tandayo. So Nandi messenger basically, and I was the duff. Like, I'm not afraid to admit Nandi duff goes the friendships again, because Sensuban at the time but then I was darker than I am now, so I had low self-esteem, self-confidence, yeah, non-existent. But abantu ke, since I would put up a facade. They'd think about, dim. Otherwise, deep down, when I'm alone, girl, kubi. So can I do like girl? You know how hurtful it is, ne? Let's think about, okay, it's bad enough that, okay, you have a low self-esteem, like if boys are not that interested in you, and gesana ubizwe ngumfana omhle, you know. And as you're going, like you're approaching, you're having that conversation in your head. What am I gonna say first? Like, think about, you know, how am I gonna act? Only to find out how, in fact, sana we messenger ubizelwa ichomi yakho, the popular one, but it's a message, you know. So I was that girl. So I remember in 2007, my best friend yamuke were popular as the show. She was the it girl esikolweni. And then wire data another it boy yenye boys school. So babela it couple ke bandase. So I remember this one time, like we all had in music books was back then. There was a song and sayikhumbulika but ngoma ka Asha, and she had a picture, yeah, I came next to that song. Like she was head over heels on Ndombi. Yeah, but so I remember when they broke up, I don't know what happened because Ndandiko involved ki affair. So when they broke up, girl lost it. Sinchuba, yo guys, my friend, she lost weight, and nalapha ke esikolweni academically wehla, and that's when I was like, no thanks, I do not want a boy if a boy causes that. So yaqala get my whole boyfriend phobia, and I moved on to high school. So throughout primary I did not date. High school did not really date, and andizoti handi popular with, but ke ndansaziwa ke I was known, and I would like to think I was, if do not get not I was popular, I would like to think I was popular for the right things because I was quite involved in high school. Interact, I was there, Ndandi treasurer. When it comes to public speaking, I was the girl. Like you know, drama, I am there. So I would like to think I was known for that. So esikolweni I don't know, would have conversations about sex and stuff, and then never quite interested with who, like abantu were having sex, my friends were having sex at the time, but I was not interested. And I would like to think one of the reasons that led to me holding on to my V card was maybe the environment that I was in, because before Catholic school, I was very influenced by nuns, and I kind of liked their lifestyle. And once upon a time, basically, guys, like it's hard to believe now, but I liked the whole situation corner. And at one time I thought I was going to have sex, save it for marriage, and then for then, and it was a thing. And I remember there's a guy and the crush up, like I had a crush throughout my whole high school career, to the point that like such man, and our thing was just you are very deep, but we never got to be together because life on challenge. So I also had this fantasy because he was a virgin at the time, and I'd be like, oh, I'm a cute, you know, we have it together for the first time, we figure it out. I'm not all. No, knowing what I know now, I don't think that would have worked. But so then and I remember was the conversations I think my first introduction to sex actually was on Oprah and Tara Banks' show, because while abanye bantwana were watching Powerpuff Girls, Johnny Bravo, I was watching talk shows because wow, daddy girl. So my first introduction was Ishoka Oprah, where I knew what it was. And any reasons were too that I never really dated and never really indulged in such activities was the cool and the girl, books before boys, because boys bring babies. At that age, you think even like smiling at a boy, and I was like, I gotta keep it. Then what I did, I decided was I'm not going to have sex, I don't know until when. But throughout, like, one thing that I did in high school, girl, I kissed. Oh, I kissed a lot of frogs. I kissed a lot of people. And I had kissing buddies. I don't know if it was a thing back then, but I surely had. To the point where, like I mix it, I would, message a kissing buddy and by like said, since by in fact, I want to kiss now. Hey, like such bad and pose I made sure if I wasn't getting action on those lips, these ones were getting action. And it would get to the point where I have to teach them ninjas because, well, I remember this one guy. He was kind of way stingy, like with them lips. Like he, this would be my lips. This would be him. Like Senchba, I had to stop and be like, ninja, you need to learn to share. This is how I like to be kissed. And yeah, I gave him was like, yes, he was doing the dance. So okay. So high school, going back, I don't know what to a boyfriend, but I wouldn't call him a boyfriend because I'm such an popular kakhulu, but his approach was if angabanam, it would make him look good with friends like him. So I was like, okay, I agree because technically I'm your fake girlfriend because I couldn't so answer. So during break time we'd walk together and yeah, boy, Sibo and we get together. I didn't mind, yeah, but one bad thing that I did, a best friend he was one of my kissing buddies and he didn't know. And at the time I did not feel bad about it because I did not even like the guy, but guys call up. So I think in this he lied. I think it was 5 days before my birthday. He came to my house and so my mom knew my friends and he was one of my friends. So Waben parted a box of chocolate and a card, and he was 5 days early. While wife man not wrong day but I still appreciated that. So again, like good guy, we kissed, what you should know, gay babes. Well, I first like kiss him gay public, and then after that I just make sure it kisses apparently. Even with the kissing buddies, I would call them up and make sure it happens outside so that I be caught any funny business happening, touching me any funny type of way. So Hasana Ubudi was very terrible. Since I opened my eyes throughout the whole kiss because I was like, ninja, what you doing out here? But then, so fast forward to university. So my first year I had about 19 modules, and I told myself I am not going to date, I am not going out, I'm not doing any extramural activities, I am just going to focus on my studies. And then second year, that's where I'll see, because now I'm going to have less modules then, so how things are going to go. Fine, that was fine. Then second year hit. That's where the girl, which goes back to my first story time where I told you about being the other woman. That's where again I understand them. So with that ninja that I was talking about, I told you there were no feelings. I just literally wanted to lose my V card. That was my agenda. It was not even a hidden one because I told him straight up, but in fact I was feelings I want to ready for now. Yeah, so I remember now on the night of losing the V card, it was on the 28th of May 2014. Still remember the time, it was around 7 to 8ish. The reason I remember the exact date and the exact time is because I was studying for my communications exam. So I was studying for my June exams, and it was during my study break. So I deliberately went there during my study break because I wanted to do it and then to go back and do a phone. So I get there. I remember like I think leggings as in Nyama and my 2010 jersey. It's in a like long sleeve. I would quite cute, in fact. Gigamosi, and then we sit, and I kind of know, like, I know what's gonna happen. So, kuhlale Gigamosi, and then we start kissing, and then get fine. But then as he is doing the things, I'm like, okay, we've spoken about it before, but actually I am a virgin. And zanga been a response, in fact, like Glondoleo, so he does his thing, like we kissing was nice, was fine. And my heart starts racing because I took pride in this thing. Like even in high school, when a friend of mine, like a guy friend of mine, told me that I'm one of two in matric who are still virgins, I took pride in that, right? But I was like, me, I celebrate being different. If it means I am different, I am there for it. And even in my public speaking, I would actually mention it, like nandi proud man about being a virgin, because I didn't think at that time, because everybody had just lost it. So I could feel my heart racing. I was in the moment. So brothers gay whoops up his thing. I was like my goodness, it was like wow. Yeah, I'm like, okay, ndizofangu. But yeah, I'm not saying that. This is all happening in my head. So again was and then he gets a condom, and yeah. But then yeah, go busy, and then he goes straight there, and I stopped him, and I was like, Ninja, I thought I told you that I'm a virgin. Like, how are you just in there already? And I didn't. Okay, I'll come back again. And then he does the things again, and I'm like, Ninja, I haven't done things, but I know things. I feel like you're supposed to be, like a little bit DJing, like on the decks before you do the things, yeah. And then what happened was, I almost appeared at him, yeah. So that's when I realized, but in fact, he did not believe me this whole time when I said it. You can just imagine, ne? Undo who goes with the full force. Like, it was as if I was being cut by a knife. And I remember when, okay, so and when he finally, I pushed him so hard, because I was like, fuck no. Like, it's not happening. And the fact that he was not gentle, it was traumatic. Like, he traumatized me, because while the guy is, and then whoa, like, and then you shook man, but in fact I would mamelanga, and you did not do the things before you push. Yeah, well, and then I also shocked, and then who's it? And I'm like, but bruh, I told you, but I'm a virgin, and how did you go so hard like that? At this time, Dakala, like hysterically crying, but it hurt so bad, So fine, get okay. I like literally it was no action happening, because I was like, fudge, it's not happening. Pagama got dressed. I don't know about the pagaming speed, but on my way out, I fainted by the door. Fainted by the damn door. Doesn't he get up, ne? Got on top of me, wanted Abela, and got out, left me on the floor. And I was like, excuse me? Wow, okay. So at this time, the message rooms again, but rooms are, where are you? Because I feel like I'm not gonna be able to walk to a room to, yeah. So say 8th floor, room yami is 7th floor, so I can't be taking the lift because wow, like since by now I'm disappointed. So I walk, and by this time, hey, Sana, a passage seems longer than it normally is. Like I have stars in my eyes. I don't know what's happening. Managed to get to the room, and then as I'm about to sit on my bed, boom, pass out again. I'm like, wow, what's up? Hey, I get like I'm still trumps, but like this just happened and I didn't enjoy it and it was hurtful. Hey, Mike, quickly go to the bathroom. Like I don't even want to take a shower. I want a bath because whoa, I'm telling you, as I was in the bath, I don't know if that's when everything came back to me or it snapped, but this in fact really did happen. It was as if I was having an out of body experience. Like my body was watching my body. Like in movies when somebody dies and the spirit comes out and you're watching your body. I had that kind of experience where I felt, I don't know how to explain it, but it kicked in. But babes, you're no longer a virgin. Lendo you took pride in for so many years is goneth, in fact. And wow, sat there, I cried for straight 2 hours because I kind of felt disappointed because like since like I did not enjoy it, and nalondo that I lost it too, I didn't even laugh. Like a lot of emotions came, like like over me. So like I couldn't get a hold of rooms, so and then I watched fine, and then I bled so bad. Then I contact him and I'm like, I'm bleeding, is this normal? What did he say? Ben lawyer Kayati, don't you have female friends to ask? And I'm like, excuse me, I thought you were my person. I thought you cared about me. At this point now, I'm thinking about me. I'm not thinking about the fact that shame, okay? Namshi, I go babe, CSN at that time because we didn't really do anything. So I'm telling you, I bled for about 3 days. Like I knew when my period was gonna be, and I literally bled 3 days straight. That experience was traumatic to the point that it made me hate sex and men in general. If my ex, my second person, did not come along, whoa, I don't know, DPL, I feel it because he changed the whole experience for me. We're not talking about that now. But that is basically how I lost my V card. And I would like to say to those who still are virgins, do not succumb to the pressures of this world or the society that we live in, where we no longer celebrate being a virgin, but you are judged, man. Like I would like to say, don't succumb to the pressures of this world. If it's your choice to keep it, keep it. If you want to keep it for marriage, keep it. Make sure that you have sex with somebody that you love, somebody who respects you, somebody who will treat you like a lady, not some selfish ninja out here. And for the men and the guys out there, I would like to say, listen to the girls when they say, I haven't done this before, I don't feel comfortable with this before. Even let's say you've agreed, you've given consent, because sometimes you might agree to do it, but while you are doing it and then you realize, no, in fact I don't want to do it. Respect the girl. When she says stop, please do stop. And yeah, man, if I could take it back, I would. I would take that back. If Bexitra, you can erase somebody from your memory, I would erase this ninja because you're like, wow, babes, like, no. But yeah, I don't like to live with regrets. I learn from each and every experience. Like, I take away lessons. It was supposed to happen. It was meant to happen, so that ufumana kwam, like the greatest man that was my second person, that I could appreciate him more. And he showed me a different side of the whole Loveville and, sex and everything. So yeah, that is my story of how I lost the V card. So if you related to the story, if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share this video. But for me, guys, take care and God bless.